No, we just getting started on the Kickback. Jazzi Black, let's get it going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You didn't got out to go get you something to eat and stuff yet? Try some local food spots yet or nah?
Not yet. I'm gonna do it after the show. I got them bringing me in some barbecue. They told me about a spot. Heim, is it good?
They told you about who?
Heim, H-E-I-M or something.
Heim, H-E-I-M.
Barbecue joint.
I don't know. That don't sound like that's in the hood though, LL. So I don't know about that one.
I don't know where the hood's at out here. You got it.
I don't know. But you know, you can get pretty lucky here, whether it's like a hood barbecue spot or a bougie barbecue place. Everybody pretty much got their own like flavor of barbecue that they do out here. So you probably gonna be good to go.
I'm ready. I promise you that.
With no BS. But look, I'm excited to see you tonight at Dickies Arena, as I'm sure everybody is. This is literally one of the most talked about concerts. I haven't seen this much hype for a show in a minute. And, you know, we got to talk about last time how this is going to be like a mashup. So, you know, run through it again because, you know, talking about it on the phone, I understood, but, you know.
Okay, I'll make it to you, put it to you very simple. There are no intermissions.
Okay, there's no intermission.
There are no breaks, period. So the legendary Roots crew backs up everybody with Jazzy Jeff and with DJ Z-Trip, scratching and all that, and everybody kind of flows through that. You know what I'm saying? So like, it was like what we did at the Grammys.
Right.
Like, it just don't stop. So instead of like, you know, Bone Thugs Harmony goes and they stop, and then you wait a minute, a little while,
and then the next artist come on.
And then Outkast from Big Boy from Outkast, and then Juvie. No, not like that. It's like everybody just rocks. Rakim, LL, like it's just like we go straight through this thing. MC Light, and we just, you know, we go hard, and it's crazy.
So talk to me about, you know, coming up with the concept to do a show like this. Did you ever like? Did you imagine this? Did you have a dream about it in your mind? And did you woke up and say, this is what I want to do? Or how did you like plan this out? And did you ever have any doubts of trying to pull this out together? Because this sounds like an intense production, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
Yo, it's definitely intense. I would say a couple of things. One, the idea came because of the Grammys. Once we put the Grammys together in Grammy rehearsal, and we just saw the way this thing was flowing, it's like, wow, this is a great format for us to give the fans a full-blown show where they can have fun and they can get to it, and they don't sit around waiting and all that, right? So the fans can really have a ball at the show. And it's multi-generational in the fact that grandma and auntie and the daughter and the mom, everybody can bring different people for different reasons. Some of you live in it because they were there. Some are being introduced to some new stuff. Some remember their parents or aunts playing it. It's all various kind of levels to that, right? So that makes it fun. In terms of the doubts, I mean, look, you're gonna always have questions. You know, anytime you're looking, look, people, for the most part, normally, especially in hip hop culture, we don't go into arenas unless we have new music out. Most of the time, when people arenas, it's new music or newer acts. For me, I felt like hip hop had been served on a greasy brown paper bag too long, and these artists deserve to be seen on the biggest stages. That's why I said, you know what? I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna headline an arena tour, and I'm gonna take it to that level so that everybody can see this music the way it was supposed to be enjoyed.
No, for real. Yeah. That's hard. I got a chance to talk to Questlove earlier, which was just like mind blowing. Like I literally had to go like get a drink of water and like calm down after that, because I'm like, yo, like it's just not often that even for my generation, being able to be in spaces where we can see y'all perform live. And you know, like we talked about just hip hop being one of the ultimate forms of storytelling, and be able to hear it and feel it face to face is like super cool. You know, what do you think the next chapter of hip hop looks like?
Well, you know, I think that we're writing that chapter as we speak. The way the world works is that the next chapter is determined by the chapter preceding it, right? Like you talked about Questlove. Quest was obviously instrumental. He worked tirelessly to put the show together. The man never sleeps, working on this concert, making sure that this tour was amazing for people. We do a different lineup every night. So what we did in Atlanta will be different from what we did in Memphis, which will be different from what we do at Dickies. You know what I'm saying? It always changes. And so I think the next chapter is just showing people what's possible with a hip hop career. You don't have to like fall victim to insecurity and feel like 10, 12, 15 years into your career, you have to start talking about retirement because you don't know what your next move is. I'm going to show you. I'm showing you what's possible so you don't even have to go through that. It's not necessary. You can have a long-term career. You can continually rise on different levels and go to new heights in your career and have longevity and wear it as a badge of honor. And I'm showing people how you do that. You know what I'm saying?
Real. Love and light to you, LL, on the front lines. For real, for real. Also, talking up with MC Light, and she was just like, she was looking at, this is like the highest number of like female rappers we've ever seen, like at one given time. And, she was specifically just talking about Houston. She was like, man, Houston got like 22 female rappers out now. But I think it's really cool that you brought MC Light out. There was something that was really, really unique about her when she first hit the scene. And even today, what about her aura just stands out to you? And it's something that you wanted to headline on this concert.
I tell you, I think Light, first of all, she has a magical voice. She has one of the most distinct, recognizable voices. Right. Her voice is amazing, right?
Yeah.
She's an unbelievably dynamic performer. People love her. She brings the energy.
Yeah.
And she have fans that just grew up with her, loving her, embracing her. And I just felt like she was the perfect person for this. Listen, Queen Latifah does a lot of dates with me, on this tour. Salt and Pepper are doing dates with me. I just believe in, all of them, Roxanne Shante. I just believe in all of them being lifted up the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this hip hop culture is about all of us, not just some of us. And that goes for the states and the regions too. We know it started in New York. I'm very clear about that. I got it on my hat. But I also know what Juvenile and them brought to the table, what Outkast brought to the table, Big Boy, Andre. Like, I understand what, there'll be some surprises tonight, but different artists from different parts of the country, I know what they brought to the table from a regional standpoint in terms of contributing to hip hop. You know what I mean? That's
so cool. One of my really good friends, Emily, she was like this crazy cool Italian chick. And she was like, yo, like, I saw, because I was talking, I was like, yo, I'm be talking to LL. Y'all got some questions, y'all got some. And she was like, Round the Way Girl was one of the first songs that my parents had ever put me on as a kid. And I'm like, yo, like, this is like an Italian chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy how hip hop, it's stories like that remind me of the impact, that hip hop has. And so I was like, thanks for sharing that story. I definitely want to share that with you, because she was like, I said, hey.
I love that. I love that. And see, that goes back to what I was saying, right? Like, you got people that, know me for different things. Some people who love some of my television stuff, people who see me host, people who see me, I've just been famous in their lives for many different reasons for many years. This is what I do best, and this is my first love. And that's why you got to have this big mashup of all kinds of people at the show. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it exciting. Different, it's diverse, ethnically it's diverse, age-wise it's diverse.
Some of everybody just here to have a good time, celebrate. That's so cool. Well, look, I want to make sure that you're ready. Because when the last time you've been to the DFW?
I mean, it's been a minute. Okay,
I just want to freshen up your memory a little bit and make sure that you know what I'm saying, when you hit the stage, they like, LL came out here ready. So we're gonna play a little questionnaire game, and I'm gonna test your knowledge on DFW. And it's okay if you don't know, because we're gonna make sure that you know before the night show. Okay.
All right, put me on the game. It's all good.
All right, let's go. All right. So first question: what football team is also known as America's team? I just want to hear you say it.
Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go. And you also know, truth or false, the Cowboy Stadium is the largest domed arena in the United States.
I don't know. That might be false.
It's actually true.
Is it?
The Cowboy Stadium is the largest.
Is it larger than SoFi?
It's the largest.
Is it larger than SoFi?
It's the largest domed stadium. Yes. Jerry Jones don't play about us.
No, you don't. Jerry
Jones don't play about us.
He brings it for sure.
All right. What nickname is commonly known amongst locals in Fort Worth? City of Fort Worth has a nickname that is the most commonly known name.
I have no idea. Huh?
Give it a try. Just if you could guess.
A Fort Worth nickname?
Yeah. If you could just like guess.
Man, I have no idea, B.
Oh man. All right, look, it's Funky Town.
Funky Town?
Funky Town. So look, when you get on the stage tonight, when you get on the stage tonight, be like, hey man, I heard I was in Funky Town, or you can say I'm in the funk.
I'm in the funk.
F-U-N-K. The name came from the 80s, back when R&B, hip-hop stars, jazz, people were, conjuring up the scene, the culture out in Fort Worth, and it was funky. They had their own kind of attitude, their own flavor.
Every day.
So the name just kind of stuck. So
Funky Town, huh? Okay.
Funky Town. So when you gonna say Funky Town, what's up? They're gonna be like, oh, that's it.
I like it.
True or false? Bonnie and Clyde grew up in Dallas.
I don't know if Bonnie and Clyde grew up in Dallas. Did they grow up in Dallas? Or was it Arkansas? I'm gonna go false.
True. They were actually born in Louisiana. They grew up here, and one of their hideouts was in Fort Worth.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Bonnie and Clyde. Look, now don't come down here getting into no trouble. We just here to have a good time. Okay,
we just doing this. We doing this with
it. We
it.
don't want no Bonnie and Clyde energy tonight. Good vibes only at the party. All right, last question. 60% of the money in the United States is printed in Fort Worth.
Printed?
Mm-hmm.
In DC? That's interesting.
60% of the money in the U.S. is printed here.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no. You got me good. I'm overwhelmed.
That is actually true. We have one of the largest bureau printing money centers, and the money that is circulating.
You might want to slow down printing right now. Keep things, you know what I mean?
We do. That's somebody told me I print something.
Don't print too much. You know what I mean?
But look, we definitely want to bring lots of good vibes and make sure Questlove was like, hey man, do not come out there trying to be cute tonight. Just
be cute, but just let it be uncute. Like start off cute. It's great.
Man, he was like, man, just wear your Crocs. Don't even.
Nah, I'm feeling sexy. Bring your Crocs in the backpack or something. Be ready.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be right.
Ready. It's lit. We outside Dickies Arena tonight in Funky Town for the 4th of July.
Bonnie and Clyde grew up here.
Yes.
Right? Got the largest dome stadium.
Yep.
Print 60% of the money.
Mm-hmm.
And this is known as the Funky Town.
This is Funky Town.
Right. Appreciate the game. Appreciate the wisdom. I appreciate that.
Of course. And I see you tonight at the show, LL.
I see you there.
All right, for sure. Peace.
All right, Jazzy. Peace. That's cool.